Before you, this one is the cabinet which is going to serve our community. Now, in a special way, allow me to perform the task of swearing before you.
Semangat.
Therefore, they will come one after another to swear for you. Let me start with the Minister of Religious Affairs, Matthew Sagana.
I, Matthew Sagana, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty and staff that as a leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and the mission of the University of Arusha during my team of leadership. Oh God, help me.
Allow me to call again the Minister of Project Planning, Maintenance and Development.
I, Felix Chacha Boniface, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty and staff that as a leader in the Student Association, I promise to this uphold and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and the mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
We call Kiza Simon, Minister of Information and Public Relations.
I, Simon Daudi Moigiza, take an oath before this assembly of the students, faculty and staff that is a leader in the Student Association. I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and the vision of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God,
Call upon Mr. Isaac Bernard, Minister of Academic Affairs. I, Bernard Isaac, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty and staff that as a leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and the missions of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh Lord, help me. Mr. Emmanuel A. Bukwi, Minister of Sports and Games.
I, Emmanuel A. Bukwi, taking an oath before this assembly of students, faculty and staff, upholding and implementing the policy, regulations, philosophy, and the mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
Daudi Kabeluke, Deputy Minister of Sports and Games. I, Daudi Kaderuke, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and the vision of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Of God, help me. Mr. Onesmo Minja, Deputy Minister of Health and Environment. I, Onesmo Minja, I take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, staff, as a leader in student organization. I promise to uphold, implement policies, regulations, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh Lord, help me. Emma Mfagasi, Minister of Health and Environment. Then we call Mr. David A. Kandonga, Minister of Law.
I, David A. Kandonga, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff, but as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. All for everyone.
Mr. Uruma Ibrahim, Minister of Law.
I, Uruma Ibrahim, taking an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff, that as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, and philosophy and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
Allow me to call Mr. Ismana Meshak, the Minister of Finance.
Take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and the mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
Allow me again to call Ms. Neema Mfagasi, Minister of Health and the Environment.
I, Neema Mfagasi, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me. Oh God, help me.
Allow me to call the Minister of Labor, Social Justice, Internal Affairs, and Security, Fumi Wandete.
I, Fumi Stephen Wandete, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and the mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
The last one is the Deputy Minister of Labor, Social Justice, Internal Affairs, and Security, for the Pacific Room. I, senior person, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty and staff that as a leader in the Students Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership of God and government. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the task before us is not simple. The way is not smooth. We depend on your cooperation, your encouragement, even your challenge and your advice. We want to hope, we want to believe. By your cooperation and encouragement, we will reach to our climax. All of this is to ensure we reach to our opportunity in ensuring there is more peaceful, more prosperous, and more justice. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Here call upon Honorable Speaker to come here in front for the activity of swearing in members of Parliament. The speaker will call upon all MPs. They will come and call him here. And thereafter they will swear in as how the year. And thereafter I will be off. Now, Honorable Speaker, take your action before the declaration.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. As the Speaker of the University Parliament, I have already sworn the Deputy Speaker. And the duty here is to swear our member of Parliament. Honorable members of Parliament, Mrs. Juma, Mrs. Emani, Masanja Bidayo, William K. Mute, David J. Katoto, Evelyn Soka, Aldo Edward, Prosper Titus, Rubina Gates, Eleni Mafan, Boniface Maswi, Esther Rafael, Marco Cruz, and Hano Ilis. Stasiun kami di Juma.
Take an oath before this assembly of students, as a leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulation, also in the mission of the University of Arusha during the term of leadership. Oh, God.
Honorable Wilson Suleiman.
I, Wilson Suleiman, take an oath before these assembled students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulation, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of the leadership. Oh God, help me.
Asante Binayo Wilson Kisaka. Wilson Kisaka.
I, Masai take an oath before this assembly of students, workers, and staff that as the leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and missions of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Of God, help me.
I, William Keyos, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as the leader of in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulation, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. All that can be.
Katoto, Soka,
I take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
I, Emmanuel Soka, take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as the leader in the Student Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and missions of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God, help me.
Take an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff as a leader in the Student Association. I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and mission of this University of Arusha during my term of leadership. Oh God.
Because of that, please come to with you. I will Constitutus Unida and Henry and Fire.
Association, I promise to uphold and implement the policies, regulations, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership.
teachers, taking an oath before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student session, I promise to uphold it and implement the policy, the pressure, and also the initiative of the University of Arusha in the maintain foundation forwarding everything.
I am for take a note before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student association, I promise to upload and implement the policy, regulations, philosophy, and vision of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership.
Boniface Maswi, Esther Kelly.
I, Boniface Maswi, taking an oath for this assembly of students, faculty, staff, that as a leader in the student association, I promise to uphold, implement the policies, regulations, and also mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership.
Yes, Reverend, take an order before this assembly of students, faculty, and staff that as a leader in the student association, I promise to promote and implement the policy, regulation, philosophy, and mission of the University of Arusha during a term of leadership. Of God help.
I will take an oath before this assembly of students, organize trust, and the leader in the student association, and promise to uphold and implement the policy, regulation, philosophy, and the mission of the University of Arusha during my term of leadership. God help me.